It feels like an excellent day to travel. Well, I got in the car and I pulled up to Boards and Bites to learn about the business and its owner and play a few games. Welcome back to One Take Trips. I'm at Boards and Bites, and I'm joined now by the owner, Matthew. Matthew, how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling very good, thank you.
Yes, sir. So what kind of inspired you to make a gourmet sandwich in over 600 games, kind of a one-stop shop?
Yeah, I would say childhood, right? That I have an older and younger sister and my parents, and I have a lot of really fond memories of growing up, playing games, whether it's just Racco or Bingo or whatever it might be around the table, and really think that more people need those sorts of bonding experiences with their family. So that's where bringing all the food, bringing all the games together, have big tables like our kitchen table growing up, that's where we come from.
Yes, sir. I remember when I was a kid playing the game of Life and Monopoly with my family, so that was always a good memory and fun. So tell us a little bit about the library and catalog that you have of games.
Yeah, so we've got probably between 600 and 800 on the shelf. Like the games that we were all talking about, we do have a big shelf of our Kids and Classics games with, you know, Life and Battleship and Hungry Hungry Hippos and Sorry and Monopoly and all of those things that you're familiar with. But we do have the library categorized sort of thematically in different ways. So for the games that we grew up playing, you're always going after one another. But there's a really big genre of fully cooperative games, right? Where it's you working as a team sort of against the game. So maybe you're hunting down Jack the Ripper, or maybe you are, you know, trying to solve Sherlock Holmes, or maybe you're trying to solve global pandemics that are going on, whatever that might be. So there's a whole big category of just cooperative games. Maybe you're here with maybe just, you know, one of your friends, or you're here with your significant other. We have a whole category of just two-player only games. So we have so many really, really good games that are for 8, 10, 12 people. But if it's just two people, right, you're not going to have, it's not designed for that. So all of these are specifically designed only for two people in mind. But if you do have those 10 or 12 people, we have a gigantic category, it's basically floor to ceiling here, of party games. Some of them are what are called social deduction games. We're trying to, like if you grew up playing Werewolf or Mafia or something like that, that's what social deduction games are for. Lots of trivia games, and then other just really silly party games as well. But for those sorts of games that are the I want to be friendly, I want to be a little competitive with people, this entire wall is our light strategy section that has a lot of things that, if you are familiar with more modern board games, there might be names that are familiar for you. So Dominion is one that has been really, really popular. Ticket to Ride is a little bit low down here, but definitely one that a lot of people have good memories of. Settlers of Catan is another one that has a lot of name recognition. So this is sort of from the year 2000 onward, all the cool and interesting new things that have been added into sort of the board game atmosphere, or the board game community, whatever that might be. So.
That's awesome. And so when people walk through your doors, they pay a $5 fee. What does that include?
Yeah, so this is one of the things that we love about and try to make us as family friendly as possible. That if you were to go to like an arcade, or you're going somewhere, you might take something off the shelf. Oh, here's a different Ticket to Ride, right? You might say like, all right, we're going to play Ticket to Ride now. Here's my fee for doing that. I put it back on the shelf, and then if you want to play a different game, they're going to charge you again. But here, if you pay $5 and you get here at 10 a.m. in the morning and you stay until 10 p.m. at night, it's only going to cost you $5 for the entire day, right? So it is take advantage of the library as much as you want, play everything that you can while we are here, and have as much fun as you can. That's what that $5 gets you. It gets you unlimited access to everything here, and then the other shelves that we sort of have scattered across the cafe.
That's awesome. And so how has the Tyler community kind of embraced this?
Yeah, very well, right? I think that it's always a little bit charming when I talk to people and they know that we own the cafe, because they'll have some sort of little story about like, oh, I didn't know that you own that. But maybe one of the funniest stories is the person that used to be like the communications person for Genicove that owns the Green Acres Plaza. He was like, "Oh yeah, I actually went on my first the first date with my wife at that table over there." Right? I get those sorts of things all the time where people that we're a part of their story now because they love this way of connecting with other people. So really good responses, whether it's from college students just blowing off steam before finals week, whether it's young families that are teaching their kids, the basics of playing games, whether it's grandparents bringing in grandchildren, that sort of wherever you are, we've heard really good things.
Yeah, that's awesome, because I've been here on a date back in the day, but I'm still single, guys, so don't hold your breath. But so talk about the specialty drinks and sandwiches that you have.
Yeah, so every 2 months, I think is what we're doing now, we bring out a different sort of drink of the month, specialty drink sorts of things that are seasonally appropriate. So we're still at the height of summer right now. So right now we're doing fancy hot dogs, right? So we have both a Mexican street dog and a Korean hot dog. So if you want some kimchi and gochujang sauce, we got that. If you want one with a carnitas chili and the elote street corn on top, we've got that too. So right, those are our specialty sandwiches. We've got a really good sort of like slushy freeze sort of thing that's like raspberry and white chocolate for a specialty drink right now that we just sort of say, I don't know, that would taste good. What happens when we throw it all together? And it generally goes pretty well. So that's what we're doing for July and August. In September, we'll have more fall-themed things coming on. We haven't figured out what those are yet, but we've got a month.
Yes, sir. And so can you tell people where you're located and how can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, so we are located in the Green Acres Plaza here in Tyler. So right by the church or on Troop Highway is where we are at. The best places to get in contact with us are probably through our social media on either Facebook or Instagram for a complete information on our menu, as well as all of this stuff that we sort of toured today. All of that can be at our website, boardsandbitestyler.com.
All right, Matthew, thank you so much again for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.